Hey pirates, I'm gonna do this video hitting a 110 and a 112 from the raid. We know at this point there is a stacking problem with the fleet where the fleet doesn't stay all properly stacked up. So sometimes you see my ships going in different directions and whatnot, but this is the good target to autopilot if you want to. There's no penetrative fields, there's no flagship generating little drones. The drones you see are the drones you have right now on the screen. My fleet's a U2 fleet, and I'm using a crew that increases splash. The best crew I've had so far though was the Sea Serpents, giving more evade, so I'm just testing this splash crew, the Hellfire Heathens. Let's see how it goes. The key here is to keep moving, stack up the frenzy from the flagship, and so you gotta keep killing stuff and moving so you enjoy the extra speed and the extra reload damage. So let's get started here. So kill the easy small guys first. That's gonna give you the frenzy stacks, and now you can just go in. Don't make sharp turns, so you can mostly outrun scatterguns. And I do say mostly because you're not going to get them all the time. So you see now, because I haven't killed anything, the frenzy starts to go down. You see the fleet unstacking already. And just keep circling, keep killing stuff. The speed bonus is good because it allows you to outrun most scattergun fire. I personally find the damage from these targets pretty high. You see, that's now without the frenzy. You see how much slower the fleet is? Slowly building up that frenzy again now. Okay, here we go. Now here you want to hit these buildings first so the turrets will die faster afterwards. Wherever possible, try to kill the corrosive turrets without getting in their range. Just splashing them, right? Whenever you see a bunch of penetrative turrets like that, you can actually just sit here and take your time. As there's nothing to outrun, you can only countermeasure them. Now I'm gonna go for the small ships at the bottom, just to keep that frenzy fresh. Because now we gotta face 3 carriers. And you notice I don't turn in range of their scatterguns. Now, problem with this whole stacking issue is that once you have one fleet ahead of the others, one ship, the trailing ships actually are taking a lot more splash damage because the scattergun fire hits them right on. Let's do some cleanup, and here I'm just going to try and drag this Atlas out here. Without getting too much close to those turrets, so take less fire. Sometimes it's good to just stop and regroup since we're having this stacking problem. And now it's easy. We just finish off, and that's the 110. With a one U2 fleet, I have consistently kind of gotten like the 25% of my health gone in that one target. The funny thing is, my ships are all kind of different, but they tend to take the same amount of damage. You see the damage is kind of balanced. 7% penetrative, 7% taken corrosive. And then you look at my ships. If you look at their deflection, so here's my U2 flag. It has 22,000 penetrative, 9,000 corrosive. So it's a lot more skewed towards penetrative. And it has 151 million health left. Now you look at this ship, it's the same thing, a lot more penetrative than corrosive. It has 156 million health left. This one is the opposite. It has 22,000 corrosive and only 10,000 penetrative, but it also has 156 million health left. So it beats me why it works like that, but you know. And you can see my ships are all loaded. The two ships in the middle with a golden skin, black and gold, they have 2 MDS each, 6 scatter guns, 3 corrosive armors, 1 penetrative. And you know, I didn't put the new battery yet. I plan on doing that before the raid is over. And the 2 ships that are black, they don't have any MDS. They're all scatter guns. I have a Circe scatter gun there because it's lighter. And they have high evade. Same with the flag. No MDS, high evade, and 3 penetrative panels on the flagship and on the black ships. The golden ships, they have more corrosive. So that's for the 110. Let's do a 112 now, and I'm at 3 coins here if I wanted to repair that now. Here's a 110. The 110, the best entry point so far seems to be from kind of like 1, 2 o'clock. So from this upper right corner. Let's hit it. I'm gonna go straight for the flagship so we don't get pestered by a whole bunch of drones coming out all the time. So let's take this one out of the way. And here's the first group of drones incoming. And that's one less flagship. So there's another one at the bottom, but we'll worry about that one later. It's too far from us right now. From here, I'm gonna, oops, I was gonna try to go for that Valkyrie, but bad angle. So here we go. Take down some turrets. And the good thing about the extra speed, you can maneuver a lot better. If you do the scattergun turret at maximum range, you can actually take them down without them firing at you. Here's the second flagship. It's a lot of driving if you want to avoid scattergun fire. And I just ran into the penetrative circle, which is a bad thing to do. Usually adds about 10 minutes to my repair build from just this single target here. But you know what, it's good that I made the mistake so you see what happens because with the damage, because you know, you're bound to make that mistake every now and then. Nobody can drive perfectly all the time. And that was the 112. It's also possible to auto, but you're gonna take a lot of damage. Like people are talking between 4, 5, 6 coins to repair from just the 112. This one, it seems that this time I took more penetrative damage because I went in the circle. Usually it's more balanced. So now you see from both targets, 3 hours, 1 minute. The best I got was 2 hours and 50 minutes with a U2 fleet. I'm hearing people doing a lot better with a fully X1 fleet if you coin that. But this is what you get with the U2 fleet on the S set, and that's worth 1 million points. So it's 6 coins if you're gonna coin repair, or 3 coins if you're using a Grease Monkeys on your dock, and that's 1 million points. I hope this helped you somewhat. Stay tuned and enjoy your raid as much as you can, and Kixeye will let you. See you next time.